How's it going, everybody? World Money Wins here. Welcome back to my channel. Somebody had asked me where I buy my physical media from, and normally I would say like Umbrella Entertainment or Vinegar Syndrome, TerraVision, but I figured I'd show you a haul I got from eBay. I found a seller on eBay called Second Spin Disc, and they sell used DVDs, which I still buy DVDs. I mainly buy them to see if it's something that I want to upgrade to 4K or Blu-ray, or if I'm just happy having a regular DVD of it. And so I bought a few items. The first one is My Bloody Valentine 3D. I've never bought a 3D DVD before, so it also has the 2D version included. On one side it's 3D, then on the back side it's the regular standard version. And this used to be a Blockbuster movie, and these have a little bit extra like collectability, I guess you could say. I mean, people will pay a little bit more for previously viewed Blockbuster movies, and that's partially because of the cases on them are super nice. They're high quality cases, and they play the same whether they're new or used. But that's the first thing I got. I guess I'll need to get some 3D glasses, and I don't know, I've never watched a DVD in 3D before, so I don't know if I need a 3D TV. Probably not, but it is what it is. And I'll show you another example of the cases that you don't want. These are the recycled cases. These are cheap and flimsy. They're just super cheap. But I got this 31 by Rob Zombie. I'm not a huge Rob Zombie fan, although I do think he does excellent work. It's just not for me. It's a little, I think it's because it's a little too realistic for me, and they're really loud. They don't they're not as much for me. But I've never seen 31, so I figured I'd give it a try. Maybe this will be the one that I like. Another one I got is another Rob Zombie movie, and this is Halloween Unrated. I don't have a copy of this, and I got the Blockbuster exclusive one specifically because it has, under the special features, a conversation with Rob Zombie. Even though I'm not a big Rob Zombie fan, this movie was really good. Just again, it's his stuff is so realistic, and I guess that's a compliment to him. But I'm more of like I need a little a layer of, I guess a layer of what would you say? A layer of really can't happen type of thing to me. I don't know. And so that's why I got Serenity. This one, I've watched this movie a bunch of times, but I couldn't find my copy of it. And this one has a bunch of bonus features on it. But Serenity is awesome. If you ever seen, now I can't remember, there was a series that was based around this. Maybe you could put it in the comments down below. I can't remember the name of it. I thought maybe it was on, oh, Firefly. That was it. The TV series was Firefly, and this is a sci-fi movie, a sci-fi comedy. Super funny. I've watched it a bunch of times, and I wanted to own it again. And so maybe I'll upgrade this to 4K when available. I don't know. This is Jan. This is the funniest part of the movie. This guy. That is Baldwin, right? Yeah, Adam Baldwin. The funniest thing. I don't want to crash and die. When he says that, that was hilarious. I also got Planet Terror, which I've seen a few times. I didn't know if this was going to be the double feature, and this comes in this little thin case. I'm not a fan of these cases, but this got 2 discs. Why has it got 2 discs? Oh, the second disc is just special features, which I don't think I've seen any of the special features. I used to own this on DVD as well, but I think I got it back in 2007 when it was released, and now I've lost it. But this has got Bruce Willis in it, that dude, that chick, that guy, and that girl. This is a really good kind of zombie, over the top So she loses her leg, and they replace it with an M16 with grenade launcher, and it's got a rocket launcher on it also. Sounds stupid, but this is a really good movie, and it's Robert Rodriguez. So the next thing I got, I knew nothing about. It's a 12 film fest about zombies, Unbrained, and down here's a list of the movies that are on there: Carnival of Souls, Dead Man Walk, Horror of the Zombies, House of the Living Dead, King of the Zombies, Last Man on Earth, Mutant, Night of the Living Dead, Oasis of Zombies, The Snake People, Teenage Zombies, and White Zombie. The only movie I've seen out of these is Night of the Living Dead. And on the back it has a little description of each one. You can pause it if there's any of these movies that you're interested in. And these ones are stacked up. There's 4 movies per disc. Oh, it's got the year on there. So some of these are old. 1941, King of the Zombies. 1960, The Last Man on Earth. Mutants from 1984. So that one I should like. My main thing is I love horror movies from the 80s. That's my favorite. The Night of the Living Dead. How do you get these out? Get out. I was going the wrong direction. Carnival of Souls from 1962. Dead Man Walk from 1943. The Horror of the Zombies, 1974. House of the Living Dead from 73. Those 70s ones should be good. 1981, Oasis of the Zombies. The Snake People from 68. Teenage Zombies from 1959. And White Zombie from 1932. Check that out. I wonder what a White Zombie, a horror movie from 1932 would be like. Can't imagine it'd be that graphic. Heron and Madeline decide to get married at Charles's lush plantation. However, when Charles becomes smitten with Madeline and enters into an unholy alliance with the zombie master Legendre to win possession of her, alive or undead. I guess we'll see what that looks like. The next one I got is a movie I haven't seen in a bajillion years, and that's Jeepers Creepers. And this one, if I really, really like it, I'll upgrade it to 4K or DVD at least. You can read the synopsis there. You can pause if you want to read that. And then special features if you want to read those. I've never seen any special features for this movie. I think I've only watched it in streaming, and streaming kind of sucks. A lot of these are from Half Price Books. That might be the name of the company. So normally I'll buy Blu-rays, but this is something I buy. I bought these just to check out to see if I like them. And when I'm done with them, if I don't want to keep them, I'll put them on eBay, and I'll sell them for a lot more than I paid for them. And by the way, for all of them, well, actually, I'll reveal that at the end. They're pennies. I paid pennies for these things. Next one is a movie I've never seen before. I went onto his other auctions and picked out stuff I hadn't seen before. So Animal Among Us. It's hunting season. This one is 15 years ago, two teenage girls were murdered at the Merrymaker campgrounds. The case was filed as an animal attack, the camp condemned, and the killer never found. But something horrific still waits in those woods. This is from 2019, so this is a more recent one. I'm not as big of a fan of modern horror movies because modern horror is all CGI. Back in the 80s, they had practical effects, and everything was just way better in the 80s as far as horror movies. They didn't have the CGI to make everything look fake. CGI just looks fake. It looks fake. So Terrifier is one of the few modern horror movies that I like. There's a few of them that I like, but most of them I don't even bother. Next one I got is Sorority Row. Never seen these. I always like the things like this, camp horror movies and sorority horror movies. This one, it's been fun and games till somebody gets stabbed with a tire iron. It's all fun and games till somebody gets stabbed with a tire iron. Yeah, that's true. When a Pledge Week prank goes terribly wrong, and one of their own is killed, the popular hard-partying sisters of Theta Pi vow never to speak of the tragedy again. But the past comes back to haunt them in the form of a homicidal maniac seeking revenge during the Out of Control Graduation Festivities. So that should be interesting. Hopefully it's got a little bit of tongue-in-cheek humor in it. And then the last one I got, another one I've never seen, came with a slipcover called Trench 11. Violence is Contagious, a future horror classic. I hate it when people make that claim. You don't know if it's going to be a horror classic. A highly contagious biological weapon created by German forces in World War I is discovered by Allied troops as they explore an abandoned underground bunker. Really realizing they need to contain and destroy the threat, the mission becomes a fight for survival when one of their own is infected by the deadly parasite and begins to violently attack them. The soldiers now need to not only save themselves, but must stop the outbreak before it spreads to the rest of the world. So this is a World War I, looks like. He's got the Doughboy helmet on there, so I think it's World War I. Nice slip cover. I'm a sucker for the slip covers. And it's got cool disc art, so I'll be curious to see what this one's like. Nice case for it. So I bought 10 movies, and the grand total I paid was $20.27. Each one was $2.03. So I went to their eBay store, Second Spin Discs. Each one of these is listed as $6.99, which is about what I would sell them for on eBay. But he has this deal where if you buy multiples, you get a bigger discount. So if you buy 10 of them, you get like 71% off. So these were $2.03 each, which I could instantly put them back up on eBay and sell them for at least double, if not triple. One with a slip, I always advertise it's got a slip cover if it's got a slip cover. So anyway, so this is some viewing I'll get to do over the next month or whatever, whenever I get time, which seems to be limited lately. And then I've got some precious metals orders coming in also that I can show. And that's about it. Anyway, let me know if there's any of these that you have seen that you think are awesome or horrible. But I know I really like this one. And Serenity isn't a horror movie, but I highly recommend this movie. You'd like it if you like, what's his name? And what's her name? Nathan Fillion. And Adam Baldwin. Fun movies. Anyway, that's it. Just a quick DVD haul from eBay, and I'm going to watch one today probably because I do have some time coming up. And I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video. Later.